Alright, what's up everybody? This is A7X Fan Ben, and this is another unboxing or unpackaging video. This is another one from Vulkan. So I'll put a link, an affiliate link in the description. It's custom pirate CSG on Etsy. So this is my second purchase from him, and I've got some interesting stuff coming here. And I don't know if I'm going to build any of it on this video, but I think I might want to. So I got 6 items for about $35 total, and one of them is another Bouchuan. So this is my second 3D printed Bouchuan that I've bought from Vulkan, and I'm doing it partly because I want to eventually build up like Zhenghe's like actual treasure fleets, because according to some of the historical references and whatnot, Zhenghe had like very large treasure fleets with multiple like Bouchuan type ships. So I'm not gonna even take this one all the way out, but you can see my other video of building a 3D printed Bouchuan for more on that. So these are pretty cheap. Vulkan's selling this in the Zeus for like $16, so way cheaper than you can get any 10 mast right now. So pretty sweet. That brings me to 4 total Bouchuans. I have 2 from WizKids. One is my original that's built and is in New York. I have an unpunched WizKids copy with me in a tin that I bought from a UK seller on eBay a handful of years ago. And now I've got 2 3D printed Bouchuans from Vulkan, which look and feel like the real thing. So 4 total now. So I'd like to get it to 10 or more someday, hopefully. So anyway, a lot of that is just like long-term campaign game planning and whatnot. But so I just gotta kind of deal with the saran wrap here as I open the slipstream. So this I got, he was actually out of stock, but I requested if he'd be able to make any more, and he said yeah. So if something's out of stock in his shop, it doesn't necessarily mean he won't sell it. So maybe he'll get inundated now, but probably not with new orders, I mean. But anyway, so the slipstream, I got this one because I don't have this one. I don't have the real slipstream yet. I only have, I think the only piece I have from that set, I only have the USS Mercury from this set. Not Thane Heartless, not Abandoned Crew, but now I do have the slipstream. So card looks really nice and glossy. Got the submarine here. So that's actually a really interesting game piece too, because crew of any nationality can use their abilities on the slipstream, which makes it really pretty wild. So yeah, I even to the point where there's probably many crew combos I haven't even scratched the surface of in terms of what you can do with this thing. So this is probably one of those few game pieces out there where maybe every combo has been thought up for it over time by players, you know, since 2006 when Mysterious Islands came out, and since then, but probably a lot of them have been lost to time or haven't been talked about. So if you're looking for obscure but potentially wild or weird combos, something like a game piece like this is probably going to be kind of off the beaten path and could be a hidden gem of sorts for playing purposes. So, and like I said, a lot of those, I don't have it yet. So I think I want to say I launched it in Vassal Campaign Game 2, I think, but Eve and I have barely used it. If I did use it in that game, and if not, I've never used it, I don't think. So anyway, so the next one that I'm taking out right now is HMS Nessie. So this one is a custom 5-segment, or no, this is a 3-segment submarine. This isn't one of the new huge ones. Vulkan designed this one. So it's a 20-point 3-segment sub. It's got the submarine keyword, of course, along with Eternal and Fear. So only 2 cargo, L speed, all 3 has cannons. So this gives the English a sub, which is interesting because they got a lot of good crew. So I'd probably want to put one of the Captain and Helmsman combo crew like Hermione Gold or Thomas Gunn from Rise of the Fiends on something like this. Definitely an oarsman with Eternal, and then something to make it more effective. You could try Ellie Griffin from Rise of the Fiends to max out the speed at LSS, which is quite good for a submarine, and then it would essentially have 2S cannons pretty much with him on board as well. So this one is green. It's got the name on the side of the sub there, so that looks pretty cool. And then there's also a 10 master that's blank. So this is a 3D printed 10 master hull and sails and everything. So this one was only $5, so I decided to try it out. I'm not there yet with like an artwork solution like Vulkan and some other people are, but that being said, hopefully I'll be able to apply artwork of some kind to that someday. And then this one, this is I think a 4-segment sub that's blank, I believe. So let me take this one out of the saran wrap. I don't have, similar to the four-masted longship that I unboxed and built on video recently, I don't have any custom 4-segment submarines. So I'll have to make at least one at some point, partly just to fulfill this one. So looks pretty cool. Whoops. Maybe I'll try to put this one together just to see how it goes here, because I've never built a 4-segment submarine, so gotta have a first for everything, right? So this should go into one of these slots here. It looks like that's how it goes, at least the best, most optimal configuration there. So I'll do question of the day before the end of the video. Do you have any custom submarines? They don't have to be a 4-mast or anything, but I'd be interested to know if you've designed any. And then here, I'm trying to remember how the subs usually go. It's got like the wider slot, or the longer slot there, which I guess I'll assume is towards the stern. It's been such a long time since I built submarines consistently that it's I'm rusty on the details. Okay, this goes together really well. This is quite impressive actually. So that goes at the back there. This must go in there. So this is like the 4th cannon basically for how Vulkan designed it. So yeah, this looks great. Wow. Alright. So there's the main part of the sub. I'll just plop it onto the water piece here, and there you go, 4-segment submarine. And I'll have to design a custom for it sometime. So pretty sweet, pretty long, not as big as the 5-segment of course, but anyway. All right, so I built that, and that's good actually, because all these other ones are standard models. So it's I guess it's fitting that I built the one that's not a normal one that WizKids released, not a normal ship type. So anyway, and then saving maybe the best for last, or maybe at least the most unique right now, is a glow-in-the-dark Titan, or giant crab. So this is an idea I had last year. Not that I was the first one to think of it or anything, but I think I was the first one to talk about using like glow-in-the-dark PLA, and then I mentioned it like, I don't know, a month or so ago, maybe probably May 2021, and I knew when I mentioned it that somebody would, or whether I mentioned it or not, somebody would get to it before me, which doesn't surprise me, and I applaud Vulkan for pumping this stuff out so quickly. It's really impressive. So here we have a glow-in-the-dark Titan, and I actually did buy some glow-in-the-dark PLA, but I'm still working on getting my printer set up to actually work properly. So what I think I'll do is build this when it's a little darker out, and then I'll make a video for that. So anyway, so question today, do you have any custom for, or any custom submarines of any size. And thanks to Vulkan for this awesome order. Again, once again, I'm really happy and satisfied with it. All this is only about 35 bucks, so you see 2 10 masters, 3 submarines, and a crab. So pretty awesome. Thanks for watching. Check out the description for a link to Vulkan's Etsy shop, and have a great day.